Your WTSA news for Wednesday, November 22nd. On Tuesday, Governor Scott signed a measure aimed at expediting housing for residents displaced by this summer's flooding. The addendum to his July emergency declaration suspends all state and local regulations that would prohibit or substantially delay temporary housing for flood victims. While FEMA is still required to follow federal regulations and environmental reviews, the action is intended to remove duplicate state and local reviews. Vermonters are facing health risks from forever chemicals in schools built before 1980. A pilot program was established to clean up PCBs, and $13.5 million was budgeted for remediation. The state initially planned to cover 80% of the costs, with schools paying the rest, but now the state will cover the full cost. Some lawmakers want to pause the program, worried districts will pay for a cleanup only to soon renovate or demolish that space. The School Construction Task Force is examining how construction and PCB funding can work together. Residents of Wildwood Acres and Grimes Hill Road in Newfane have reported multiple burglaries this past Monday evening. It appears the individual used a crowbar to force entry. If you have information or footage regarding these incidents, please contact Trooper Marie Belland at the Westminster Barracks at 802-722-4600. Jeffrey Holt, a caretaker of a mobile home park in Hinsdale, New Hampshire, had lived a simple life, and he never left town, and he often did odd jobs for others. He gave up driving a car and opted for a bicycle, and then finally a lawnmower. But Holt had a secret. He was a multimillionaire. At his passing, he donated $3.8 million to the 4,200 residents of Hinsdale for their benefit in education, health, recreation, and culture. Ideas for the money include restoring buildings, buying a new ballot counting machine, and setting up a driver's ed course online. This generous gift has the possibility of bringing more attention to the town of Hinsdale. For most people, it is a constant necessity of life to manage gas prices. The national average for price of gas for regular grade on Tuesday was $3.29. A week ago, that price was $3.35 according to AAA. In Vermont, the average gas price per gallon was around $3.48 on Tuesday. A week ago, that price was $3.52. And according to information from Automobile Association of America, the average price of fuel in Brattleboro for regular was $3.12. Grace Cottage Family Health and Hospital is on the brink of a transformational $20 million project, having just been issued a certificate of need by the Green Mountain Care Board. The next step is to gain an Act 250 permit, an Act 250 permit from the Vermont Agency of Natural Resources Board. Compliance with 10 areas of potential environmental impact is required. CEO Doug DeVello is working to raise the necessary funds to make this dream a reality. Community House is now making a difference in the lives of children and young adults in our community by offering even more. The newly renovated Deacon John Holbrook House at 80 Linden Street provides a dedicated high school building for grades 9 through 12, in addition to its existing programs for children 6 to 12. Grades K through 8 and summer extended school year are also still in the program. For WTSA News on this Wednesday, November 22nd, I'm Maddie P.